Welcome, everyone present and also listening at the next now moment. As we co-join our field, we directly connect to the crystalline, golden white, photonic stargate of our heart space. And just allow this knowing of deepening, easing into this field that is ever present, all encompassing, wise, loving, and we start circulating our heart space in the group field. As we declare, I connect to my higher self. I am presence. Mother, Father, God. And just feel this imminent lightless light pulsating the top of your sternum as your seed atom we connect to the Akash, the etheric field of all knowing, omnipresent being. Connecting to the stillness. And notice that the being of your purity, the purity of your heart, is this ever opening vortex of crystalline white light. And you're connecting your heart space to the stellar gateway, the top of your head. You're connecting your heart space to Alcyon, which is the central sun of our universe. We connect our heart space to Source. It is always at all times connected, but we are just retracing the memory so that we are creating, forging this knowing, being. And just feel how you're being showered by this crystalline golden white ascension flame. And as you're breathing in and out, you're stabilizing in the stillness. There's a paradoxical truth about light frequency. The more you can slow down, the more you can dismantle the mental space. In the slowing down, you raise in frequency. You start connecting to a faster and faster moving light particles. Raising in density, raising in frequency. And at this point, we can call in our soul, embodying the soul ever deeper into this body. As the heart, this open, unconditional, ever present space is welcoming the soul, Jiv Atman. Jiv Atman is the individual soul embodied in this avatar. And most of the time, it's not embodied. Most of the time, it is just connected through a thread, a golden thread, to the body. And the more light we contain in our bodies, the more purity we arrive at through honesty, sovereignty, truth. The soul finds its way back into this vessel. That is the ensoulment process connected to the thy will be done. When the soul takes over, the higher self takes over, your moment to moment being is conducted through that alignment with your highest frequency, with your alignment with your divinity. We also intend to connect to our solar Rishi self, and this immense light pouring in through the back side of your heart, connecting with your heart on the right. And the heart on the right is the seat of yourself. You deepen into the being. Your being is the same being of all that is, the backdrop to all emanation. As you're receiving the light of the 10,000 suns, we're just going to retrace and reconnect into a unified chakra field, so that a deeper level of oneness, being, loving awareness is embodied in every single breath. We are becoming more and more conscious of the depth of your being, the backdrop. It's not hidden. It's very much obvious, because without this backdrop, nothing can exist. But usually, movements of your mental, emotional, astral, energy, physical body obstruct, obscure this instant oneness. You can call in your guides, angelic medical teams, and rest in the stillness. And you can notice that there are a myriad of energetic impulses dancing in the foreground of your being. And you're allowing all of it to be exactly as it is. As you move into the root chakra, which is your subtle energy and etheric and astral projected bodies. And just see this beautiful, luminescent, crystalline, golden white light in the root at the tailbone. Just feel more situated, more in the body. And all of the organs connected to the root chakra. And just feel that the light of the 10,000 suns from the heart space at the back of the heart through your pranic channel, which is your spine. The light is filling your root chakra. And the root chakra slowly starts harmonizing with the crown. And as you're breathing in, you're filling the crown and the root with this luminescent quality, same as the sun, the same as your soul, same as consciousness, the lightless light. And as you exhale everything that is no longer serving you. And you're noticing at this point whether your energy field is expanded or contracted. Feel it. Is your pain body active? Do you feel fatigue? We're restoring now the entire energetic system through the light, through the dance of the light. Harmonizing the root and the crown. So just visualize this pillar of light from the crown all the way to the root, and these two golden spheres harmonizing. And they're connected, obviously, to the heart at the center. As the heart is being fed by the 10,000 suns from the back, know that you are the projection of that light. Feel it. The light of divinity is throwing forward this holographic conglomerate of moving sound and light, which is your body. It's moving in a more harmonized frequency interval. Crown, spine, root. We can ask to melt any and all overlays, interference patterns, and in all egregores that we've created through our mind and emotions. And we are deepening more and more into our limitlessness. And then the light is moving into the sacral area, the sexual center, in your third eye. The third eye is also connected to the back side of your head. And all the organs that are connected to these two centers. They're filled with this lightless light of consciousness, golden crystalline white, plasma light. And just see all of the turbulence in front of you, whether it be in the collective unconscious is just the Akash in its unconscious state. All of the unmet desires, fears, attachments, blockages, cords, hooks are being dissolved through this power of the 10,000 suns, emanating from the back side of your heart into the sacral and into the third eye and back side of the head at the same time, harmonizing into a united chakra field. This is where all of the planes of existence are harmonized into the 0 point, beautifully returning to the highest resonance, the highest vibration of your soul, returning to this remembrance. All of the qualities, the unique qualities that you possess are being uncovered, through your DNA activation. And the DNA is just an antenna. It's holographic. It's signaling your highest connection, from the highest all the way to the densest. And this is not qualitatively better or worse. It is just different emanations of the light. the more peace you can anchor in your own field, the more peace, stillness, and love you can anchor in the collective. And we are moving now into the solar plexus, just beyond the belly button, and into the throat space. 10,000 suns shining through from the back side of the heart, filling these spaces, feeding the pranic channel, collapsing all of these subtle energy centers into this pranic golden liquid light, melting all of your aversions, fears, negation, survival modalities. And we are reprogramming the collective, because once one does it, it ripples out into the field. And know that the highest vibrations always ripple out into the field and take over and dominate. They override the darkness because they have the power to transmute the lower frequencies, enlighten that which is stagnant, which is untrue. Melting all the frustration, the yearning, the feelings of separation, loneliness, misuse of control over others or feeling controlled. All of it melted. This is the process of the return to the divine cave. The divine cave of the heart on the right, the seat of the self, returning, retracing all of these layers of your beingness into the 0 point. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. It is just being. Removing all of the obstructions from the throat space and from the solar plexus. Any cords, cordings, hooks to any being, known or unknown, from any dimension, timeline, and lifetime. And finally, we drop into the heart space. And everything is meeting at the heart space, at the top of the sternum. Just feel that the top of the sternum is connected to this space from the back side, the heart on the right. And we are retracing this channel of bliss called Amrita Nadi. It is a subtle etheric channel, heart on the right, traversing the seed atom, top of your sternum, going up through your throat, backside of your head, through your third eye, through the middle of your head. So this is engaging the amygdala, the pituitary and pineal glands, out the crown, curling out, all the way to consciousness, pure consciousness. This is your connection to pure, limitless, divine being in perfect love, unity, and wisdom. Notice that the heart on the right is like a vortex. It can actually neutralize everything from the front body, which is usually your thoughts, emotions, feelings. So the vortex can emulate, suck all of these disturbances in your hologram into itself. And it can neutralize all of these distortions into the purity of your light. All you need is stillness. All you need is openness. All you need is a willingness to be here right now. And just feel how from the back side of your heart, you're filled with this crystalline golden photonic light, deepening, deepening. Every single cell is flowing in this luminescence. Every single cell is being revived, reattuned to the highest frequencies of being, highest frequencies of the self. And you feel contained, you feel loved, you feel supported. And the challenges that life is posing to each one of us walking this planet are here to aid us in the embodiment of our light. May we use every challenge, hardship, obstacle, discord, that appears in our lives as a conduit that gives us a chance to transmute and transgress limitation into our limitlessness. Both are present at all times, limitlessness and limitedness. Limitlessness and limitedness are both present. It is your relationship to your body that allows you to arrive at a deeper knowing, deeper embodiment of the eternal truth of your soul, of your being. And this being is being manifest in this vessel, your body. Honor its grace that is ever pouring forth. Honor its love that is creating, embracing, healing. Honor its wisdom, for it is here to teach and share. To be shared. These are the qualities of your pure being. And the breath is the bridge that connects the body to the soul to the body. It is that spark of the divine that moves through you moment to moment. The breath. The more you remember your breath, you can use it as a tool to dissolve the attacks of your mind, the war you may be waging within yourself, so that it manifests in the collective. Nothing happens on the outside without it being created from the inside. Check in with yourself. Is there war? Are there warring thoughts between your superego, the ego, and the id? These are just aspects of your psyche. And the warring thoughts are usually created through programs that are running. I ask to address now the mental body and the emotional body. That is the Manomaya Kosh. It is the subtle body of Manomaya Kosh. And I ask now to speed up the light particles in the emotional mental field. Stay as the undisturbed space of being. And we are moving all of the density into the vortex on the heart, at the heart on the right. All of it. All of the confusion from the collective field. All of the chaos. All of the fear. The ungroundedness. Self-protection. The victimhood. The perpetratorhood. All being neutralized into the heart space. And what do you find at the bottom of the vortex? Do you find anything that is the seat of yourself? Unconditioned, without conditions, pure, immanent, never changing, all encompassing, all pervading, grace. And the easiest way to directly connect to this knowing is through your breath. And the slowing down of the breath. What remains is never changing, loving awareness of your being. Pain has nowhere to hide. Untruth, deceit, betrayal have absolutely nowhere to hide from the light of the self. It is this space the embodiment of this space that is called the space of ascension. The rising out of untruth. May this transmission reverberate in the collective, rewire our moment to moment being to harmonize with our highest divinity. We are that. We are that. That is all there is. Truth is only known through embodiment. Truth can only be known through embodiment. So it is.